Julian calendar. Hey guys, have you noticed that it's really the Christians that are mocking and scoffing really badly, right? I can take it and hear it from non-believers, and when they do it, there's almost just like a humorous spirit around it. It's not like hateful, oh my God, you're horrible, blah, 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 I'm gonna persecute you. But when you hear it from the Christians, there's a whole different spirit. They're beating their fellow servants, right? The way Mike Winger says against Joshua is very different than the way a non-believer just makes a funny YouTube video about, haha, the rapture didn't happen, right? And you expect it from the outside world because they don't get it. They don't believe in the rapture. They don't understand, and they shouldn't understand. But a Christian, you have no excuse, right? You're just not showing yourself. You're not studying to show yourself approved. If you can sit here and mock and scoff other believers who are looking into right now October 6th and 7th and not even understand why, just scoff off the whole idea as impossible, you're acting like a non-believer to say that the rapture is impossible on any day. But to sit there and scoff and not even know our arguments, not even understand, well, why is it that they believe it's October 6th and 7th? And then present it properly like, oh, it's the Feast of Trumpets. A lot of people believe that Christ will come on a Feast of Trumpets. That makes sense because trumpets represents bringing the people together, right? And it is true that Jesus, in his day, they followed a Julian calendar, and it was on the Gregorian 23rd, and the 23rd and 24th is the 6th and 7th of October on the Julian calendar. Huh, I see what they're saying. Even if you don't agree with it, right? Even if you're like, you think it's totally off the wall, like, at least just be like, yeah, that's what my brothers and sisters think. Don't call us a cult. Don't call us scumbags as Mike Winger did against Joshua. It's getting ridiculous. So I was just watching a video of a guy, and he made a compilation video of all the different people talking about the new rapture date, right? And I'm watching it, and he's splicing in videos of people like, huh? What are you talking about? Different clips. And it's hilarious. I'm like, I'm laughing up a storm. I'm like, this is great, I believe it's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen, I'm gonna move on with life, and I'm still gonna believe in Jesus, still look for the rapture. So it's a win-win for me. I'm good. I'm not freaking out. I'm not selling anything. Maybe if I feel called to sell something, I'll do that. But I'll tell you what I've been called to preach the gospel more and more than ever in my life. I feel more bold to go out there and tell people about the gospel right now, today, because of this October 6th and 7th thing. And Christians want to mock and scoff us for looking at it when it's giving me the boldness to preach the gospel. The very thing that you guys claim, you Christians claim we should all be doing, and you'll get down on people when they don't do it. Well, guess what this message is doing? Tons of people are coming out, starting YouTube videos, and getting thousands of followers immediately from 1 or 2, 3 videos about this topic. This topic is alive. I believe God is behind this topic. The fact that people, unbelievers, etc., the whole world is talking about the rapture because of this thing. It's not about Joshua, it's about the message. So as I'm watching this video, guys, of this guy, new a bunch of clips from different believers talking about the new date and like little funny interludes, I'm laughing, I'm having a great time with it. It's funny. I can see where they're coming from, right? There's no, vitriol coming out. There's no hatred. And then what do you know? My video pops up. I'm like, yes! I was so psyched. I'm like, no way. I'm already loving this video. I'm like thinking of subscribing to this guy because it's like so great. I was gonna save it onto our, community playlist of 2025 Rapture, but it's a little bit mocky, so I didn't want to like hurt anybody's feelings, But I can put the link if you guys are interested. So I ended up putting it on and taking it off. But I'm watching this video. My clip comes up. I'm super excited. I'm laughing. He did put like a little thing, like I said, talk about the Julian calendar, and then I said it makes sense, right? And then he put in a little thing after that, and then somebody saying, no? Well, that just means that you don't understand it. That doesn't mean it doesn't make sense. It means you haven't taken the time to understand it, which none of these people have. The majority of people mocking and scoffing, they don't even understand our arguments, especially Christians. And as I said, outside world, you'd expect it. Christians, where is this coming from? What spirit are you operating in? When you're calling your brothers names, what is that, right? Guys, I wanted to tell you also this. I had a potential confirmation. I was walking, right? I was going to preach the gospel. I was by the beach, and I had asked God, please give me some signs, if it be your will, that October 6th and 7th is the date, or it's something to look at, right? I'm walking, I'm not thinking about anything. I hadn't gotten a confirmation for a while, After I prayed that, I hadn't gotten any. I'm walking on the beach, I'm getting ready to preach, and boom, right in front of me, this girl's wearing this sweatshirt and it says Julian, right? Mine says Brooklyn, not Julian, but it says Julian right across the shirt. And I'm like, like I wasn't looking for signs, I wasn't even thinking about my prayer, but just in that moment, boom, it hit me. I was like, whoa, Julian, like on the shirt, like right in front of me, right? You know, apparently that's a city, or, you know, I think it's a city somewhere. Is that a confirmation? Could be. What do you think? Right? So many people are getting confirmations. Now, I don't hang everything on that, but God does speak to us. God does speak to me. Okay? Now, people want to rail against these confirmations. You can't rail against our experience. You can't rail against our testimony. This is our testimony. We believe this. We're seeing these things. That's what we experience. Who are you as a Christian to go against my testimony? God speaks to me in these ways. Right? Now, if it passes, I got to figure out, well, what was God saying to me? That's a different story. We're in the window right now, guys. We got a few more days. Keep the faith, keep looking up. Let's do this. I'm going to make a bunch of lives coming days, you know, as we're getting towards it and on the day maybe. That's my plan. Keep looking up, guys. Love you so much. Jesus loves you. Let's keep a light heart about this. Let's keep humor. You know, even when they're mocking and scoffing us, even the Mike Wingers, really, what is it? It's his choice. I get fired up because that's my brother. You're talking against Brother Joshua. He didn't do anything wrong to you. You can't prove that he's harming the community. This is just nonsense, based on nonsense. But, you know, what are you going to do? Brush the dirt off your shoulder, like Jesus said, and keep going. All right? Love you guys. Keep coming back. Peace.
My boss